What's up, you guys, and welcome back again to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about farming birch trees, or making a birch tree farm, and why I like birch trees and how you want to plant them to make it most effective. Anyway, stay tuned. I hope you guys liked the video. Please go down to the bottom, click that like button, hit that subscribe, and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos just like this. Alright, stay tuned. All right, you guys, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So, as you can see here, I already have a birch tree farm set up. And these are one of the simplest things to grow in this game, actually. Because literally, all you have to do is find a birch tree inside the game somewhere, and guys, they're basically everywhere. Anywhere that you find grass, okay? Almost anywhere that you can find grass, like grass blocks that I'm seeing right here. Uh-oh, why is that not growing? Is this thing in its way? Let's see. Anyway, they're all over the place in the game, is what I'm trying to say. And all you have to do to get a birch tree is basically just mine the leaves. Okay? And if you don't want to mine the leaves and you want to make use of the wood, then all you have to do to get a birch tree plant or sapling is just cut down all the wood from that specific tree. Since you need the wood anyway, all of the leaves, once all the wood is cut away from the tree, the leaves will slowly start to fall to the ground. And then just like that, you get a birch sapling. Okay? Fairly simple. And it's pretty easy, pretty simple. You plant it in dirt. It can be on a grass dirt block or it can be on a regular dirt block. It doesn't really matter. But they will basically grow once you plant it. You don't even need to do anything. If you want it to grow a little bit faster, though, you can use some bone meal. And it does take a lot of bone meal. Sometimes it takes like 10 bone meal. Sometimes it takes 1. It's just up to, randomness of the game. That's just how it goes sometimes. As you can see, we have a little armadillo right here. He's joining us for this video. So what I like to do is I like to place these trees, and I like to have them 5 blocks apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so have 5 blocks separating them on both sides. That way, when you look up, there's a gap between all of the birch trees. And the reason I do that is in case I only want to cut down one or a couple of the different trees. And that way, when I cut them down, all the leaves from that tree will despawn because it's not connected to another tree. And I don't have to worry about mining the rest of the leaves. And then I can just plant another plant right underneath it. If you had planted them really close together, sometimes the leaves get in the way of a plant growing, and then you'll have saplings that just don't grow because there's no space above them for them to grow. You notice that's why this was happening over here, because I was having spaces with that vine right there growing in the way. Okay, so that's the whole reason. If there's something above the tree and blocking it from growing, then it won't grow. It'll just stay a sapling. So that's why I like to have 5 spaces in between. And then another thing that I like to do so that I just don't forget where the trees are supposed to be placed is I like to place something on the ground right next to where the tree goes. And I like to place it on the exact same side of every single tree, just so I don't get any confusion. And the trees, they all make nice straight lines. Okay? So that's why I do that. Now, I talked about this before. One of the reasons I like to have a birch farm, this is my favorite type of tree and type of wood in the game, because it is the easiest to farm and the easiest to work with. These trees are so simple, you can literally stand from the ground, mine all the wood, go to the next one, mine all the wood, go to the next one, mine all the wood. You don't have to climb up the tree It's just a straight block, straight up the middle. You can reach it from the ground. You don't have to climb anything. And then the whole tree basically falls apart once you're done mining the logs in the middle. And then you can just replant another tree. And so it's the quickest and easiest way to get wood in the game. Okay. Now, aesthetically pleasing, I like it. Um, I like it with the bark on. And if you take the bark off, if you were to strip the bark, it looks like kind of like a lighter wood color, which is also fine. Another thing you can use this farm for, if you like this color of leaf block, then you can get your shears and you can shear off some of the leaf blocks, and it'll drop the leaf blocks for you to use. And then you can go around your map and you can place them as decorations as well. So that's another thing that comes from these. Also, every now and then, I think these trees also drop sticks. They might not though, but maybe I'm thinking about oak. Okay, let me try one actually really quick. Let me just mine a couple of these and see if we get any sticks to drop, because I don't remember. I thought it does, but you know, I'm not exactly too sure. So let's test it out. Let's do a few trees just so we have enough to test it and see if they actually do drop the sticks. We'll do it right here on the camera and see what happens. I'll just stand back while the trees drop their leaves and drop their saplings. See, we already have a sapling on the floor. Might as well take care of these mobs while I'm here. Okay, so maybe they don't. Maybe this type of tree does not drop the sticks. So if you were looking forward for it to drop sticks, maybe this isn't quite the tree for that. I do know that oak definitely does. However, if you needed sticks from this type of tree, all you need to do is go to a crafting table, create planks, and then create sticks from the planks. So literally you could get it from the wood any way that you look at it. It's just not one of those extra things that falls from the leaves like on other trees. And then always with my tree farms, I like to have a chest nearby, so it makes it easy to drop off the harvest or the product or whatever it is that I'm mining. I like to make it easier and have the chest close by. Oh, look at a turned villager. And then I like also to put a little picture frame on the chest just so I know what I put in that picture frame. Now, another thing that I like about these trees is they make a good setup for bee farms. They make a really good setup for bee farms. And you don't even have to go out and find the bees and bring them back. You could with some leashes, leads, and or you could get some flowers and have the bees follow you back. But the easiest way to do it is when you're planting the saplings. Let me drop some of this stuff off and take care of this guy. But like I was saying, the easiest way to do it is when you're planting the saplings, and let me grab the saplings so I can show you, is before you plant the saplings, you're going to use flowers. And you place the flowers right next to where the tree is going to grow. And then at random, one of these trees will eventually spawn a beehive just because it has a flower growing next to it. And then once I get a bee farm started, we'll go ahead and make a full video about farming bees and what you get and why they're useful. And we'll talk about all that different stuff in the next video when I make a bee farm or beehive farm. Anyway, that's my birch tree farm. Hope you guys like it. Those are the reasons I like to have the birch tree farms. That's how I like to farm them. It makes it the easiest type of tree. It's easily one of the best types of wood in the game. And for all those different reasons, this is why it's my favorite. I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, please go down to the bottom, click that like button. If you want to see more videos just like this, please subscribe to my channel. If you know anybody else who likes this kind of thing, please share my channel with them. It really helps my channel grow. And we will see you guys next time. Take care. That didn't look very good. Let's try that end clip one more time. There we go. Take care, you guys.